I'm Darren the Magic Ghostbuster. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe and check out all my Ghostbusters themed magic videos. So in this video, I've just received issue 23 of the Build an Ecto 1 by Eaglemoss Hero Collector, which actually arrived much quicker than it normally does. Normally it takes about 2 weeks after getting a dispatch email, sometimes 3, and I got this in a few days, so very quick. But issue 23 is made up of parts 83, 84, 85, 86, and of course we get the magazine with all instructions. Let's take a quick look at the articles. So you have about how they did the armchair, the severed heads, and some concept art. So very cool. In this video we're taking a look at stage 83, which is the window lever mechanism. So let's get started. So here we are, stage 83, window lever mechanism. And quite interested to see how this one turns out, just to see how well this mechanism actually works. So yeah, I think it's going to be complicated, but anyway, let's get started and take a look. Okay, so in this issue we'll be needing the door and the window that we have worked on previously. And then, so to start, we're going to take this panel, and then, just make sure I'm getting the right one. I'm going to take this, and that is simply going to push through that hole there. Then we're going to turn that round, and we're going to take this small cog, and I don't know where this is going to pick up. It's falling through. Actually, let me take it out for a second, just bring it close to the camera. There's a tiny bit that's flat at the bottom here, and also there, so they will fit together like that, so you get it the right way. So, go through there, and then like that, so it can't go on wrong, basically. And then we're going to use a KM screw. So, where have I put my screwdriver? Put it down behind me. Let's just grab that. And, now that's all coming out. Get it on the right way, and then we're going to screw that together like this, and that's screwing directly into this handle, so you have to make sure you're holding the handle down whilst you screw this in, otherwise you're going to end up just turning the handle. There we go, and that's obviously got some movement. You don't want it so tight that it's not going to move, because this is going to be part of the mechanism. So next up we've got this cog that is going to go over there, make sure it fits in nicely here, and then we're going to screw that in with a HP screw. So let's just grab the HP screw, and again, you don't want it so tight that it's not going to work. And then finally this one, and that's going to go on here, and again make sure it fits in with these little bits. These two bits obviously facing outwards, and what screw do we need here? It's a UP screw this time. Goes. They look very similar to the KM screws, with the wider head. Let's just make sure they all turn. There we go, they work. Excellent. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this handle, so let's turn this back round. There's a tiny hole here, and that is going to go in there. And again, there's a flat bit there and a flat bit through here, and that just literally fits in like that. So yeah, plenty of room for that to get past. And then final one, this one, and again there's a little notch so you get it the right way, and This has a screw, an EP screw to hold this one in. There we go, and then obviously this is going to turn around here, and that's what's going to wind the windows up and down. So yeah, should be cool. Okay, so next up we're going to take these. These are going to just push together. Like that. Then we're going to come back to the door, and there we go, so it fits in there, and then an EP screw through here to hold that in place. That is done there. One thing I should have mentioned on this is the this, which is obviously the door lock. It's not something that works, but just looks like something that's going to be very easy to break off. So be careful with that. But the next part, which we did previously on the doors, and it's really fiddly, so probably won't actually record myself doing this, but it's a couple of felt bits. And you can see we did them on the door before, and they're basically going to go here, so they're not things that are going to be seen in the actual model. It's literally just to stop the windows getting scratched basically as they retract. But like I said, these are really fiddly, and yeah, I find it awkward to take them off whilst I'm recording with my hands around the camera, so I won't show you that, but be careful. They are fragile. You can see I actually ripped the one on the previous one, because they're very, but I mean, it doesn't matter that I've ripped it as long as they're stuck down and they do their job. Okay, so I've done those. I'm not sure whether you can see that, but they are there. Anyway, now on to this part. So the window. So holding the window this way, and this part this way, that is going to go through there, and then we're going to screw that in with a UP screw. So let's just get that screw ready. I'm doing a cack-handed job of this. Let's try that again. There we go. You can see that slides back and forwards, so you can do that quite tight, but it's going to slide back and forwards as part of the mechanism. And then we're going to bring this piece back, so just make sure we get it the right way. And then we're going to screw that there with IP screws, which I did put somewhere. Final one. Okay, so you can kind of see how this is going to work. So when we turn that, it's obviously going to bring that down. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, so to add this on, we're going to sort of slide that window into position and then place this in the correct position as well, which is easier said than done. Okay, it's proving to be a little bit of a challenge. Let's try sliding that one more time. Okay, so it looks like it's in place. Let's just test the window quickly, and yeah, works. So what we're going to do is we've got two different types of screws here. We have an eyepiece screw to begin with. That is going to go in this top left corner. And then the last three screws are going to be DM screws. That is this stage complete, and see, the window works really well. So yeah, cool little feature that. It's funny, I like the idea. It's not a feature I probably actually use very often, but yeah, cool idea anyway. But anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep on busting.